Well, good morning, good day, good evening from wherever you are in the world. We are so excited that you have joined us today, and we have a lot of information to cover and just want to say thank you, thank you, thank you for being with us. So welcome, and we do welcome any questions, comments as we move through our 1 hour of time together. This is our first annual meeting. Please place items in the chat and we will ensure that we are moderating and answering to the best of our ability. There will be a Q&A segment toward the end of our time together. Feel free to use the caption functions in your Zoom toolbar and select your speaking language as well as the preferred language in which you would like to view captions. This meeting is being recorded and will be sent out to all members and will be made available on our YouTube channel for viewing. A quorum is constituted by the presence of 1/3 of our members with voting rights. They are presented and represented. We will be taking roll based on the Zoom recorded attendees. We will compare this list to our members who are eligible to vote to determine a quorum. So while we do that, I wanted to just speak a little bit about why. Why did we form a Rotary Action Group for Girls Empowerment? It's simple. Despite Rotary's extraordinary work around the world, there was no global platform dedicated exclusively to advancing the lives of our girls. We recognize that millions of girls still face barriers to education, violence, child marriage, human trafficking, gender-based discrimination, and limited economic opportunity. We believed Rotary could do more, not by creating another program, but by equipping Rotarians with the tools, partnerships, and expertise to make a lasting difference. So, the Rotary Action Group for Girls Empowerment. And we are special. We are more than an advocacy organization. We are an action organization. Rather than asking clubs to support girls' empowerment, we want to provide practical, evidence-based programs that clubs can immediately implement in their own communities and around the world. It is evident by our partnership with My Body is My Body. It's just the perfect example. It gives Rotary clubs a proven curriculum that teaches children about body safety, healthy boundaries, consent, and how to recognize and report abuse. We are also unique because we bring together experts from many disciplines: educators, healthcare professionals, business leaders, social workers, Rotary leaders, and nonprofit organizations. They all contribute their experience to create sustainable solutions. This collaborative approach allows us to address the many challenges girls face throughout their lives, from safety and health to leadership, development, and economic independence. Another distinguishing characteristic is Rotary itself. With more than 1.4 million members in over 200 countries and geographic areas, Rotary has an unmatched ability to scale successful programs. Our goal is not to create isolated projects, but to build models that any Rotary club or district can adopt, adapt, and sustain. Most importantly, we focus on prevention rather than reaction. Too often the world responds only after a girl has experienced abuse, exploitation, or discrimination. We believe empowering girls with knowledge, confidence, mentors, education, and opportunities before a crisis occurs changes their entire trajectory of life. So our purpose, to empower girls everywhere to live life safely, learn confidently, lead courageously, and reach their full potential by connecting Rotary's global network with proven programs, strategic partnerships, and sustainable community action. What makes us different? We are the only Rotary Action Group solely dedicated to girls under the age of 18. We provide practical solutions, not just awareness campaigns. We focus on prevention through education and empowerment. And we want to build more partnerships with organizations that have proven evidence-based programs. We help Rotary clubs turn their passion into measurable impact, creating lasting impact. We believe empower girls become educated women, confident leaders, building stronger families and healthier communities. A message that captures the heart of our RAG: when we empower one girl, we change one life. When Rotary empowers girls around the world, we change generations. So that is why our Rotary Action Group exists, and that is why it has the potential to become one of Rotary's most transformative global programs. Okay. Let's see, Dawn, I think I turn it over to you to get through our business items.
Yeah, well, I'm just inspired. I mean, you just took us up this morning. It's like, oh, it's why we're all here. I always say that no matter the number of meetings with Rotary, you always leave inspired. So thank you, Tina. It's been an honor to serve with you through this. And so I get to maybe take us down a few, but business is important. So I'm going to lead us through some votes and the business. And if I haven't met you, I'm Dawn Rochelle, and I'm honored to serve as the co-chair of the RAG. And for our votes, this is for our members. We do need you for our secretary, Pam's benefit, to please state your full name for the recording to ensure that we accurately record the votes. So for the approval of the agenda, the announcement of our meeting was sent to all members. And since the revised agenda was sent, our treasurer has requested some additional time to prepare the 26-27 authorization of status report for the entity. So our revised agenda as of the past 2 hours is on the screen for you. So please review that. And when you are ready, may I have a motion to approve the agenda? I'm seeing Sean with a thumbs up. Sean, you take it down if not. So Sean Patty from Trinidad is making a motion to approve the agenda. May I have a second? I'm seeing Kim Walden from the USA seconding. Any discussion? All right, all in favor signify with a thumbs up. Thumbs up or a thumbs up. Any no's? Hearing or seeing no no's, motion carries for the agenda of today. Thank you. So the next is going to be approval of the minutes. We meet on a quarterly basis, and so our last meeting was Wednesday, April the 8th. The minutes have been provided to all members by email, and you also have the context of it on the screen in front of you. So when someone is ready, may I have a motion to approve the minutes?
So moved.
Peter Gleichman, thank you so much for the motion. May I have a second?
So seconded.
Kathy Johnson with the second. Any other discussion? All in favor signify with a thumbs up or a yes. Whichever's easiest. Thank you so much. Any no's? Hearing or seeing none, the motion carries. Thank you to our secretary for the RAG, the incomparable PDG Pam Stewart. We appreciate your efforts with us to keep all of the documentation straight for this. So I will now turn this over to we have a lot of incomparable people here. Incomparable PDG Deb McCaslin to present the financials as the treasurer for our RAG.
Hey, it's just such a pleasure to be here today with all of you. I'll be having 2 slides that will talk about the finances. And the first one, a statement of activity comparison from the last Rotary year to this Rotary year. We had quite a large influx of income at the beginning of the last Rotary year as we launched this RAG. And so many of you came on as our founding members, which was really, really cool. Most of our expenses this year have been dealing with the business end of it, getting our Zoom account set up with my favorite cookbooks, and getting expanded social media sites, our Club Express, which is our database programs, and things like this. But this just kind of shows where we are from last year to this year for income and expenditures. And then, Janine, may I have the next slide, please? Cool. This is the one that shows where we're sitting right now. So our total assets includes two different accounts. We have what we call an operations account, which runs the business side of the Rotary Action Group. And we have a projects account, which is where we will be, we've got so many dreams for the projects account. We need to find a lot of sponsorships to go forward with our dreams. But our total assets from last year to this year are very comparable. As of June 30th of 2025, we had $7,432.46 in the bank. And as of June 30th, 2026, we had $7,883.52. We have had quite a few memberships come in the last 5 or 6 days. But this shows where we were on June 30th. So, Dawn, would you call for the vote, please?
Yes, ma'am, I will. Thank you. So may I have a motion to approve the statement of financial position?
Irma just sent a thumbs up.
Irma Cole, thank you so much. May I have a second?
Seconded.
Thank you so much, Peter Gleichman. All right, so we have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none. All in favor signify with a thumbs up or a yes, whichever is easiest. Thank you so much. Any no's? Hearing or seeing no no's, that would be a thumb down. The motion carries. Thank you so much. Deb, any other matters?
No, I would be open to any and all suggestions of where we could get some additional sponsorships.
Thank you so much. And we will have additional time. So as you're thinking about that question, we would love to hear it in our Q&A section at the end. So thank you so much. So moving on to our committee matters. So we want to be able to use all of the talents that are on this Zoom call and throughout our membership. We are so appreciative of leaders that serve in our leadership roles that oversee all of these areas. And you'll see on the screen areas that we are looking to connect you with opportunities. Please reach out and to let us know if you would like to serve as part of a program committee, the membership committee, technical committee, public image, or any other committee interest. As you recall, we were only approved a little over a year ago. We have begun our formal structure as of a year ago. And so we are still founding ourselves, right? So we're part of building the foundation. And so we welcome everyone. So we want you to visit our website. We continue to put that in the chat. We want you to be able to log in. This information is found just by going to that website address in the chat. Go to Home, Members, Details, and Interests to learn more. If you're not able to follow those steps, or like me, I always need a little bit of remediation to find things on the website, just put your address in the chat and we'll be happy to connect. Maybe not with me. So moving on to some membership matters, some that deal with organizational and planning. We just wanted to acknowledge, we sent an email to everyone, but we just want to publicly and on recorded Zoom acknowledge that we have had some technical glitches with our newness that have occurred with our membership renewals for some members who originally joined with annual membership in June of 2025. We are aware that some members have experienced difficulties with the renewal process, as well as discrepancies with renewal amounts. This does not impact the members that signed up for a 2-year membership in June of 2025, but we recognize that any member that is frustrated because of a technical process is a member frustrated. And we sincerely apologize, and we are very grateful for those that have taken the time to alert us to these issues, because we don't always know. We take membership stewardship seriously, and we apologize for any confusion or any inconvenience. We are a working board, and our members with technical expertise have been in ongoing communication with the platform provider to resolve the unforeseen issue just as quickly as possible. In addition, we have taken steps to manually verify and ensure that each member receives the correct annual renewal rate. So again, we thank you for notifying us and letting us know, because just like any type of membership or renewal subscription, sometimes the entity that created the link doesn't know. So thank you on behalf of the board. So with that, I will turn it over to you, Tina, to celebrate some board updates.
You're muted, Tina.
Always muted. So thank you, Dawn, and let's talk about our officers. The board recently made the decision to increase capacity of the board of directors to ensure a global representation. Every Rotary Action Group must ensure a minimum of representation of 5 countries on its board of directors. The Rotary Action Group for Girls Empowerment's board is a governing board representing the U.S.-based 501c3 charitable organization and an operational board with no paid staff. To fill a vacancy on our board to lead the membership for Rotary Action Group for Girls Empowerment, the board, in accordance with our bylaws, appointed Janine Birtwistle of Great Britain and Ireland to serve in the role of membership chair for 2026-27. Janine served as one of the original global ambassadors for the Girls Empowerment Initiative, and we are honored that she accepted the appointment to the board. Janine has a depth of experience in service to others, having recently led the humanitarian services team in Great Britain and Ireland. She currently serves as an End Polio Now coordinator for Great Britain and Ireland, extending her belief that all children deserve the best in our world. Join us in congratulating and saying thank you to Janine for her continued service. I have to do a heart. Yay. To expand our board further, to ensure support to our clubs, the board created a 10th seat on our board of directors in accordance with our bylaws. The 10th seat is a cadre representative coordinator who will serve as additional support to our existing technical officer coordinator and liaison with Rotary International's cadre of technical advisors. This position will lead support and guidance to clubs and their projects, particularly those applying for a grant. Nancy El-Mahdi of Egypt has agreed to serve in this newly created director's role for 2026-27 year. Nancy is an existing member of Rotary International's cadre of technical advisors in the area of finance and audit, and an extensive background in service through Rotary. Welcome, Nancy.
Thank you.
The Rotary Action Group for Girls Empowerment Board is currently interviewing candidates for the 11th Board of Directors position for 2026-27. We are seeking an experienced Rotaractor or Peace Fellow with a commitment to youth protection and girls empowerment and from a country not listed. We'll share that list. I think we shared that in our agenda, but we'll share the list, but I'll read them out to you. The slate of officers for the current year of 26-27, co-chair myself, Tina Fischlin, co-chair Dawn Rochelle, Secretary Pam Stewart, and these all from USA. Treasurer Deb McCaslin, USA. Technical Officer Coordinator Anne-Marie Mostart, South Africa. Cadre Representative Coordinator Nancy Almaty, Egypt. Membership Coordinator Janine Birtwistle, Great Britain, Ireland. Programs Coordinator Mary Shackleton, USA. Public Image Coordinator Kim Walden, USA. Strategic Coordinator Sean Patty, Trinidad. So again, we are seeking an 11th board position, a Rotaractor or Peace Fellow, so that we stay in accordance with our bylaw. Dawn, I will turn it over to you for a nominating committee update.
Thank you. And as the board thoughtfully considered this second year of service for 26-27, we recognize that sustainability and succession is part of the core of what we do in Rotary and with any volunteer leadership positions. So as we thoughtfully considered the sustainability of the RAG, Tina and I did seek to look to hand the baton and to seek nominations from our current board of directors to serve. So I want to thank the nominating committee in which I led. My partner, Tina Fishlin, and Sean Patty were a part of the review of the process that was shared with all of our membership. But again, we just want to state that Tina and I will not serve, which is why we led the nominating process for the RAG. So with the leadership experience, we wanted to share with you, in accordance with our bylaws and through our nomination process, the following are being presented to you today as a slate of officers for the open positions for 27-28. Chair Pam Stewart, Vice Chair Deb McCaslin, Secretary Mary Shackleton, Treasurer Mercy Magma, and Technical Officer Coordinator Nancy Almaty. All members received multiple notices via email to vote. Of the 215 members, 67 votes were recorded. Please join me in congratulating our officers for 2027-28 that will serve in these roles and lead our RAG for Girls Empowerment forward. At this time, I would like to call on our incoming chair for 27-28 and our current secretary, past district governor Pam Stewart, to lead us in discussion of strategic partnerships.
Thank you, Dawn. And as we continue to build upon the firm foundation, our board of directors is honored to continue our partnership with My Body is My Body, a registered global nonprofit charity that provides an animated musical education program to teach children aged 3 and up about body safety, abuse prevention, and the importance of trusted adults. As the only action group solely focused on youth under the age of 18, youth protection education and programs are vital to our core mission. My Body is My Body has reached over 3 million children in more than 60 countries and is translated into over 35 languages. Designed to be easily implemented, the curriculum can be presented to anyone interacting with children, including teachers, parents, social workers, and sports coaches. We are proud of this partnership and our members that have become ambassadors and who have implemented the program through your clubs and in your communities. Thank you to the founder, Chrissy Sykes, a member of our organization as well, and to her board of directors for the continued partnership. Thank you, Chrissy. Also, we are honored to announce our formal partnership with the ICC. Intercountry committees are formal bilateral partnerships between Rotary districts or clubs in different countries. Created to promote peace and international understanding, they act as a bridge across borders, facilitating cross-cultural exchanges, humanitarian projects, and global grants. We are immensely proud of one of our founding board members, past District Governor Anne-Marie Mostert for serving as the chair for the ICC Executive Committee for 2026-2028. Shout out to Anne-Marie. In addition to our growth with strategic partnerships, we are continuing our tradition with International Day of the Girl, which will be Sunday, October the 11th. Our program coordinator, Mary, and her committee will be spearheading this year's event for us as we highlight girls' protection, our continuing partnership with My Body is My Body, and our organizational priorities. And now back to Deb McCaslin, who will bring us an update on our international convention. Thank you.
Thanks, everyone. I was just waiting a minute. There we go. I tell you, we had such a fun time at the booth. We were absolutely slammed. I cannot thank Mayraj enough providing us our really cool frames for pictures, our handouts. We handed out, I swear it was 1,000 buttons. I'm not exactly for sure because I didn't count them before we put them on the table, but we were out of these buttons within the first day and a half. We had so many people stopping and asking the basic question of what do you do and what's your focus. It gave us a perfect opportunity to really talk about the need of the Girls Empowerment Program throughout the world. And I'd like to have a special shout out to my partners in crime there, Anne Marie and Mary, but also to some of our volunteers. We had 2 Rotaractors that spent, I swear, 4 hours a day there that just did fantastic. My daughter-in-law, Jess McCaslin, was there a lot. I think she learned a lot. And she and Marie headed up the social end of it, you know, our Facebook page, our Instagram, all that kind of stuff. And they kept everyone very informed. So just a huge shout out to our people that volunteered there. And Mary, pictured there in the middle, had a special visitor. The launcher of the Girls Empowerment Movement during his reign was president of Rotary International. And go ahead and go to the next slide, please. And one thing we did do while we was there is we were given an international stage. Anne Marie ran 2 sessions on My Body is My Body that were both extremely well attended with great conversations, great questions. Mary talked about the Rotary Action Group during women's leadership section, which was cool. And Neeraj gave me the mic at the climate crisis to talk about how a little girl in Africa is impacted by climate change. And it was just a wonderful opportunity to share and to make new friends and learn about some of the wonderful things going on around the world. And we certainly invite you to take part in Barcelona. I noticed that we have somebody from Barcelona on our call today. Rosa, I didn't catch your last name when it came through. Anyway, go ahead and put anything in the chat, Rosa, that you've got about coming up in Barcelona. Signups will come in September, if I understand that correct. Pam, I'm going to turn this back to you unless there are any questions on Taiwan. We did have just such a good time there.
Yeah, and I think just to know too, just to add, Deb, we're going to post volunteer opportunities in the near future. We are going to be in search of booth leadership. We are learning as a RAG that having our booth and the volunteer opportunities and getting to meet all of the Rotary family that come by is really important and is a requirement of the RAG, of course, that we make sure that we have membership, because it is one of our greatest membership outreach opportunities for people that stop by and say, hey, I didn't know Rotary did that, right? So we want to be able to do that. So consider potential breakout sessions. I will say, if you've never been able to present at a Rotary International convention, we highly encourage that. But make sure to sign up on the official convention page because that is how you're going to find out when registration opens, and they expect it to sell out pretty quickly because Barcelona is beautiful and everybody wants to be there. So with that, we want to introduce Janine, who is running the slides, has been creating the Canva and is so fired up about membership, as she has led this, as you heard earlier, with Great Britain and Ireland as a global ambassador. And we're so honored to have you, Janine. Take it away about membership.
Thanks very much, Dawn, and thanks to everybody that's here and that is part of this amazing Rotary Action Group. We talked earlier about the issues around membership renewals, and I really want to thank you for renewing, and please, if you haven't done so, please make sure you do so if you're due for renewal this year. But I'd like to take just a little short time to reflect on what being part of this RAG really means. And for me, our strength isn't just about the number of members we've got, but it's about the knowledge, the experience, the passion that each of you, each of us brings, so that together we're building that global network of people committed to creating a better future for girls everywhere. We are looking for members to join the membership team. We're very keen to have regional representatives who understand the cultural sensitivities, the needs and the opportunities for girls. Membership isn't just about that annual subscription. We need people to be engaged. We need you to be sharing your successes, be open about the challenges, exchange ideas and learn from one another. Every conversation, every project, every meeting, every connection, it helps us to grow stronger. And it's about increasing the impact, creating that lasting impact that we can have together. So please, your continued support to help us build on the momentum that we've created. You are all ambassadors for this Rotary Action Group. Please remember to reach out and let us know what you would like to do to serve, to help, to contribute. We've already heard there are several committees looking for people to join, including membership. Hi, looking forward to hearing from lots of you that are wanting to be involved. And please, if you know of other people, Rotarian or not, who shares our vision, our values, encourage them to join, because the more that we broaden the depth of our membership, strengthen this network, inspire one another, we can achieve more. I look forward to hearing from lots of you saying that you want to make a difference as far as expanding that membership is concerned. So thank you, and back to you, Dawn.
Thank you so much. And Janine, check out the chat. We have our newest member, Ranjiv from Nepal. Welcome. Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. And I think, you know, when I think about extension of service in Rotary, everybody on this call is busy. And so again, we value the time that you are spending to listen and to learn. One of the greatest things, and I was talking with Kathy Johnson, who's on the call, she's a member, we're in the same club, and I had no idea that because Kathy was a member of the RAG, she had shared this with a school in Guatemala that she is connected to. And they are now implementing the program, My Body is My Body. So sometimes it's just a matter of hearing it, sometimes for the first time, sometimes for me it's the 10th time that I hear something that it finally sticks. But being in community is what we know that Rotary does well, whether it's online or in person. But because of that conversation with Kathy, I wanted to extend an opportunity because Chrissy Sykes, the founder of My Body is My Body, has joined us today. And so Chrissy, some people may not know the story of My Body is My Body, and wanted you to be able to share and to celebrate with us the continued partnership of your organization with our RAG.
Oh, thank you, Dawn. Can you hear me okay?
Yes.
Oh, good. Well, I'm just really honored to be a part of this amazing team. And I know that as we go through the years, we are going to do some fantastic stuff to protect children. So I don't have a massive amount of time to go through the whole history of the MBIMB and how we started, but it's 35 years ago that we started in the United States, becoming a curriculum-based program in several states. And now we are based in England, and we are in 63 countries and have taught over 3 million children that we know of. We've got also another 2 million odd that have watched on YouTube, and all the people that we don't know that have used the program. So the figures are just from people we actually know have presented the program. So our whole aim is to protect children. And the earlier we can share a message of body safety, body empowerment, the earlier we can protect our kids. At the moment, the WHO says that over 1 billion children a year are abused in our world, which is nearly half of all children. So that is abuse, that is neglect, physical abuse, sexual abuse, and emotional abuse. But our children are being abused in some way. So we have to, one, educate our teachers and parents as to the terrible things that happen to children because they're abused, that they don't learn as well as other children, that they don't form relationships properly, that they don't they end up with a lot of health issues, mental health issues, physical health issues. And so we can make a massive difference to the lives of children by educating our communities about the effects of child abuse and also how to prevent it, how to open the lines of communication, how to talk to kids, how to let kids ask questions. And we learn all the time what works in different communities. And I just know that, as I say, we are doing great things. And thank you to Karen for sharing our program in Guatemala. And I'd love to know how that works out. Is there anything else you want me to say, Dawn? I don't know how much time.
Yeah. No, and Kathy has shared it not only in Guatemala, she's also has a long-standing history with an organization in Haiti, and has also shared, and they are going to implement it there too. So how would
Wonderful.
you like us to share those on the call with, they've heard it, they're sharing the site, they're implementing it, how best to share that information with you?
Okay, so I'm working on a PDF at the moment, just to give you an outline. It's going to be a 2-pager, so don't think, you've got 16 pages to go through to figure it out. What we want you to do is share the website. It's mbimb.org, so that stands for My Body is My Body. And on there, we have free courses. Everything about our program is free. I do want to really make that that important point, because somebody said to me, "Oh, we'd love to do your stuff, but we can't afford it." And it's like, well, it's free, So just make sure that everybody knows all our training, all our resources, everything is free for everyone to use. So share the program with your schools, with the parents, with organizations that work with kids. I'm just actually working with an organization here that actually has children that don't have limbs. And we're working on how to get all of this information to the kids, because children with special needs are often more likely to be targeted. So if you have any children that have special needs in your areas as well, this program is really important for them. And because it uses music, it's really adaptable. So share it with your communities, with your Rotary clubs. Let's get the Rotary clubs involved. We'd like them to maybe print some of our resources. We've got lesson plans for teachers, and get them into the hands of teachers that can use them and share it with the children. And really just spread the word is the big thing for us to do, is especially get it into the schools. And also, if you'd like to become an MBIMB ambassador and actually teach the program, everything's on our website for you to learn. And I'm quite happy to do a separate training session where you can ask questions and ask me how to do things. We can organize that through the Girls Empowerment. And also we do have, like, we're having a meeting next week for our Girls Empowerment for My Body is My Body champions. So we're doing a lot with Girls Empowerment, but we can do so much more, and we can reach so many more kids. And I'm really excited for the future. Thank you, Dawn.
Yeah, thank you. And of course, Rotary International has a long-standing focus on youth protection. We encourage all of our members, all of our board members have taken the course on youth protection in the Learning Center, and they continue to update that course, and we encourage that. We know that it is a very focused conversation that our Rotary International Board continues to have, and we are proud to be able to lift My Body is My Body as a duplicatable, replicatable, no-cost resource for clubs to be able to immediately share with their membership and their committee. That's what we're about. That's what we're here to do. And so, Tina, would you talk about why we decided to partner with the Intercountry Committee as we look to be able to leverage existing partnerships that are already in place in the world for our Rotary clubs?
Sure, I'll be happy to. And backing up to the youth protection, we do have a board member that is Rashika Bush, PDG from South Carolina. She's not on the call today, but she leads our youth protection development projects for our RAG. So if you have any questions about youth protection or any need additional information, she is the expert on our in our organization. So why would a Rotary Action Group want to be a member of an ICC? Well, ICCs are built around relationships between countries. It establishes trusts, friendships, long-term partnerships between Rotary districts and clubs. And a Rotary Action Group is built around expertise in specific areas of service, bringing, knowledge, resources, and best practices. When you combine the Rotary Action Group and an ICC, you have access to Rotary's huge network of resources, established relationships between clubs, districts from multiple countries, which makes it easier to identify partners who share the same goals. And expanding project opportunities. ICC, they know the needs and priorities within their countries. So this helps Rotary Action Groups connect with communities where their expertise can have the greatest impact. And it's all about creating sustainability and creating that lasting impact. And expanding our global partnerships. ICCs can introduce action groups to government agencies, other NGOs, local Rotary clubs, community organizations, and strengthen the project planning and implementation. Greater cultural understanding, because ICC foster friendship and goodwill between countries. They help ensure that projects are culturally appropriate and locally supported rather than just externally driven. It's from the inside out. And they support Rotary's action plan. Together, ICCs and action groups increase Rotary's ability to expand our reach, enhance our participant engagement, increase our impact, and improve our ability to adapt. Rather than arriving with a predefined program, Rotary action groups can work through ICCs to listen first, to understand the priorities, to develop solutions alongside local Rotary leaders. This approach creates stronger ownership and more sustainable outcomes and deeper international friendships. So, in essence, the ICC provides relationships, and we know how important those are, while a Rotary Action Group provides the expertise. And together we can create a very powerful, powerful platform for Rotary to deliver sustainable, high-impact service projects and strengthen our communities. Very important. Very excited to be a part of the ICC.
Extremely important. And we see this as a membership. We believe that fellowships and action groups are membership strategies and membership engagement, which we know are part of the the Rotary strategic plan, and being able to help members to see engagement paths to meet their passions. And we know that three clubs in particular have been started that are cause-based directed clubs as a result of the original Empowering Our Girls movement. So we invite you to allow your imagination to be explored about how Rotary can serve in your community, especially for our girls. So with that, any additional questions in the chat? I've been looking and reading.
Well, I have
Kim
some
or Mary?
exciting news to share, Dawn. I haven't shared this with the board, but our district, District 6910, with the leadership of Peter Gleichman and Anu, we are forming a district Rotary Action Group for Girls Empowerment Committee inside the district. And we've got the blessings from our district leadership and the governor chain. Super excited about expanding that. Peter, are you still on the call? How many do we have committed to this grassroots effort?
We have 8 charter committee members lined up, including yourself.
Yes, so we're looking at starting a district committee that is governed by the board of the district and empowering our girls. Super excited about that.
That is amazing. And I'm also seeing past District Governor Josha, who was one of our 10 founding members from the Netherlands and Flanders. And we appreciate your global work that you have helped us to lead as well. Just wanted to recognize you as well.
Hi, Yosha.
Other thoughts or questions as you hear that we are really trying to again, build a very strong foundation. We want to be able to share with you evidence-based, researched, scalable, replicatable projects for your clubs so that we can be a resource. And certainly we have built our ability to support through multiple cadre members in different areas, and also our participation with the other RAGs. You know, the Rotary Action Groups are a very strong network with council meetings and support from Rotary International staff. So we are here to support you and being able to support your communities more. Janine?
I would be really interested to hear, not necessarily now, but also we have got time. So if anybody has got anything that they want to say now, in relation to membership, what does membership mean for you? How do we meet your expectations as a member of the RAG? And how do we encourage others to join us?
Ranjiv?
Yeah, namaste.
Namaste.
Yeah, I'm the new member now. Just
Welcome, our newest member.
yeah, I thought to, fill the form at the Taiwan convention, and I was not convinced. So I studied your website, and you might be surprised. I'm the one who initiated a lot of women empowerment related project. So 40, my club do like 3,000 project. Then out of it is the 40% belongs to the women empowerment. I initiated in my district the menstrual health management global grant, supported 20,000 students and the female. Yeah, I lead that project and I feel very honored. So while doing that, I realized the need of the women empowerment. Right now, we are supporting, yeah, I'm leading the global grants to prevent the human traffic, girls trafficking in Nepal. Because it is something very, very serious. And also 10 ultrasound to the remote part of Nepal. It is like the many babies, they die because they're not having the proper treatment or ultrasound treatment. So it is in the remote. So we are giving after this 4 or 5 days. Yeah, I think is around 2,000 family with the goat for the economic empowerment of the women. because it is important. Yeah, there are a lot of things. Maybe I can send you the slide because I cannot remember. And so far, I led 11 global grants related to the women empowerment. So empowerment can be from through education, through economic, through other ways. So I'm very happy to be part. And yeah, at first I was searching, and I saw all the female members. Then finally, I found some male members. Then it's because man should understand the female, and because man is also responsible for the woman empowerment. That is why, I requested my sister and my wife to be the Rotarians. Now they are Rotarians, and I'm happy now. So thank you for giving opportunity to talk between you. Thank you.
Yeah, no, absolutely, and welcome, Ranji. We're so happy to have you. And I'm seeing some questions about projects, and so I think that our past global chair and past director Elizabeth would be very happy for me to state this, that we want to encourage members to use Rotary International's Project Showcase. We have been honored because of the movement for girls' empowerment, that there is still a designation within Project Showcase. So we encourage you to put your club projects, and then for members to go to the Rotary, log in rotary.org with your Rotary membership and go to Project Showcase and search in your area or globally those projects for girls empowerment. As well, we will continue to link the strategies that we feel are duplicatable, researched, just like My Body is My Body on our website under resources with we've had multiple conversations with a lot of international entities, so more news to come. Co-chair Tina and I see that as our role sort of moving forward is to be able to connect with one of our members is past international president Stephanie Urchik has been a part of a lot of conversations, as well as past director Elizabeth, in helping to connect us to continue the movement, because of course it is something that we can offer with our partners is Rotary and the network, and we're just looking to leverage and to also build membership as a part of this engagement. So we appreciate that. And hopefully that's an easier way for me to answer the question, is to go to Project Showcase. And also we have a very active WhatsApp group, and we see projects being shared in that. And we envision when you are looking for district, club, and global grant partners, that you would be able to alert us within the WhatsApp group.
It's no longer referred to as Showcase. It's Service Project Center now.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. And it's under Resources, Service Project Center. And Girls Empowerment, again, as Dawn mentioned, is still alive and well. And you can find projects there. And strongly encourage you to put your projects so we can recognize. And as we build up momentum, we'll be reaching out for our International Day of the Girl, which is October 11th. We're putting our program together for that, so stay tuned for more information and how you can participate.
Yeah, so I'm seeing in terms of a member, do we have contact information for other members? Sean, Patty, can you answer that? If he can drop that in the chat. There he is.
Yeah, I'll drop it in the chat, but the answer to the question is yes. You can find a listing of other members and their contact information.
Thank you. And any other questions, Mary, Kim, that you're seeing in the chat? How can we encourage and promote program committee memberships? We will continue to share via email to all of our members. We will also, we are building our public image and social media capacity. So I know that we are looking for members to help us with that in this global digital world. wow the assets that are needed and the many hands to do light work that are needed to be able to support that. We're very excited that we have had um, so many people that have stepped forward, and we need to continue that.
Peter has
Peter?
his hand up. Yes.
Thank you. What I wanted to mention, because I saw in the chat some people asking, what committees are looking for members. Uh, the District 6910 Girls Empowerment Committee that Tina mentioned was a direct outgrowth from a robust discussion that the Education Committee of the Rotary Action Group for Girls Empowerment. I see Mary shaking her head. She was there for the discussion. Grew right out of that. And so we are looking for members on the Education Committee. We're a very proactive, robust, action-oriented committee. All the ideas that came out of just our last meeting in June was fantastic. So if you're looking to be part of a committee that's doing stuff, consider our Education Committee, and you can reach out to Dr. Anu Narula or myself or Mary for more information about that.
Love that. Thank you so much. So we're coming to the end of our time, and I'm seeing people needing to hop off to make other meetings at what hour of the day that you are joining us from around the world. So with that, I am going to ask for a motion to adjourn. Peter, you still have your hand up, so I'm taking it.
Take that as
Yeah.
a motion to adjourn.
All right, and Mary Shackleton seconded. All in favor say aye. Any opposed? We love you, but we're going to call it quits today.
Thank you, everyone. Have a great rest of your day or evening.
Yeah, thank you so much for joining us, and we'll be in touch.